Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to a Wukong rune guide for patch 8.7. So let's get right into it. For your keystone, you usually want to take Electrocute. You can take Dark Harvest if you're jungling for the mid to late game. If you're playing top lane, then don't take Dark Harvest. It's just not viable. So this is your way to go. For this line, you want to take Sudden Impact because it just has good synergy with Wukong. It ramps up his damage, and these are just suboptimal. In my old rune guide, I said go for Zombie Ward, but it only lasts 30 seconds now. And yeah, it's just really not useful. Because if you're in control of the lane and you're pushed up, then it's much better to have a control ward in the river bush because it lasts forever basically until it's killed. Also, it's much more defendable. For example, if a teamer just wards the river bush, you can kill a zombie ward with a single auto attack. But a control ward takes 4 autos, so you can go and protect it if he's hitting it. And it regenerates, so if he gets 2 autos into it and you scare him off, it will go back to full health. Yeah, you just don't need a ward, a zombie ward or control ward in the river bush if you're freezing outside your tower, because you're pretty safe anyway. So what I do is I take Eyeball Collection. Eyeball Collection is even better now because your Wukong's Q-AD ratio's gone up because it was buffs basically. So yeah, this is just better than Zombie Ward in my opinion. I also used to say take this, but Relentless Hunter, the movement speed is just super useful, you know. Wukong needs the movement speed to get into fights, and it synergizes well with Youmuu's Ghostblade. And you can even engage fights without Youmuu's just because of the amount of movement speed this rune gives. This rune's pretty good still. I'm not saying never take it, because especially if you take a Titanic Hydra build, Titanic's active has a 20-second cooldown, making this even better because it knocks more cooldown off. This is, yeah, I see people running this, but it's super bad, trust me. Your Q's an auto attack, so you don't heal off it because it only heals off abilities. And let me give you a scenario. You engage a team fight. You know, you flank, you one-shot somebody using your E auto Q and Tiamat. Those abilities are on cooldown, and this only heals off abilities. So when you start taking damage, the only ability that will heal you is your ult. And because it's an AoE ability, it will only heal for 1/3, as it says here. Healing reduced to 1/3 for area of effect abilities. So it doesn't make sense to take that rune. So that's your primary tree, and it's changed up a lot for secondary. Basically, bone plating is somewhat overpowered. So yeah, take that. And this new rune is Chrysalis or Chrysalis, however you pronounce that. It gives you 60 health and then it turns into AD, which is really nice. So you take that, but not always. You take second wind versus ranged champions, because when they auto you, they're going to proc this second wind. So you're going to be healing, and champions with a damage over time ability like Darius's Bleed, second wind's also good. So yeah, also Singed, pretty good as well. So take this or that if you want a safer early game and just more lane dominance. The problem with this rune page is, as you can see here, it gives 5 AD and then 15 health early on, which is just, it's not, I don't think it's as good as Sorcery, which gives you straight up 11 AD. This gives you a better laning phase, easier to last hit with that AD as well. So when I go into Sorcery, I usually take Absolute Focus and Gathering Storm. As I said before, the Q-AD ratio went up, so these runes are even better now because you'll be making more use of the AD. You can take Scorch, but it's just, I feel like it's kind of weak and situational, so Gathering Storm is just better. Especially because some matchups you're just going to get destroyed anyway because you're playing Wukong. So you kind of have to just farm it out, and it's much better to have Gathering than Scorch. About Conqueror, I haven't tested it enough to be honest, but it doesn't make sense for Wukong. It's more of like a Bruiser Keystone. Because early game, yeah, you can auto minions to get the proc, but mid to late game, you're gonna usually Yomu's W, E auto QR or E auto Q Tiamat, and then your Conqueror's not gonna proc because then you're gonna ult. Halfway through your ult, Conqueror's gonna come up, and the only way to proc it is to cancel your ult and auto attack someone. But by then your ults, you just used it, and your E and Q will maybe be up soon. And that's about it. So you can't really make use of this keystone that well. So I still think Electrocute is the way to go. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Hope I helped you guys. Drop a like if you liked the video, and comment any questions you may have. So peace out.